Is America a great melting pot where everyone blends together? Or is it more like a vibrant salad bowl where each ingredient keeps its unique flavor? This is the story of immigration in America, a constant tug of war between assimilation and diversity. Let's rewind to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Imagine stepping off a crowded ship, seeing the Statue of Liberty for the first time. This was the reality for over 12 million immigrants who passed through Ellis Island. They were Irish, fleeing famine, Italians and Eastern European Jews, seeking opportunity and escaping persecution. The expectation was clear: assimilate, learn English, adopt American customs, and melt into the pot. But it wasn't that simple. These communities held onto their traditions, creating vibrant neighborhoods like Little Italy and the Lower East Side. They built their own churches, published newspapers in their native languages, and cooked the food of their homelands. They were becoming American, but on their own terms. While European immigrants were being pressured to blend in, others were being explicitly shut out. On the West Coast, Chinese immigrants were crucial to building the Transcontinental Railroad. They faced intense discrimination, seen as too different to ever assimilate. This hostility led to the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, the first major law restricting immigration based on nationality. It was a stark message. Not everyone was welcome in the melting pot. This period shows as a paradox. America invited labor, but often rejected the people themselves, celebrating the idea of a blended nation while actively excluding those deemed unmeltable. Fast forward to the mid-20th century. The 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act dramatically changed the face of America. It abolished the old quota system that favored Europeans and opened the doors to people from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. This new wave brought incredible diversity. Think of the Korean entrepreneurs who revitalized urban neighborhoods, the Indian doctors and engineers who fueled the tech boom, and the vibrant Latin American cultures that have reshaped music, food, and art across the country. These groups didn't just assimilate, they transformed American culture itself. The salad bowl analogy started to make a lot more sense. Each group added its own flavor, making the whole dish richer and more complex. But with this new diversity came new challenges and familiar fears. The debate reignited. Are these new immigrants assimilating enough? We hear myths all the time, like immigrants don't want to learn English, but the data tells a different story. The vast majority of immigrants believe learning English is essential, and their children are typically fluent speakers. Another myth is that immigrants take more from the economy than they contribute. In reality, immigrants have a higher rate of entrepreneurship than native-born citizens. They start businesses, create jobs, and pay taxes, often revitalizing local economies. From the corner store to the tech startup, immigrant contributions are all around us. Let's look at some personal stories. Picture Maria, who left her village in Mexico to give her children a better future. She worked multiple jobs, cleaning offices at night and caring for her family during the day. Her children, now a teacher and a nurse, are fully bilingual and bicultural. They haven't forgotten their heritage. They've added it to their American identity. Or consider Lin, who arrived from Vietnam as a refugee with nothing. He started a small restaurant, introducing his community to the flavors of PH and BNHM. Today, his restaurant is a local institution, a place where people from all backgrounds come together. These aren't just stories of assimilation. They are stories of contribution and enrichment. So, where does that leave us today? The conversation around immigration is more polarized than ever. Debates over border policy, DSCA, and pathways to citizenship dominate the headlines. The core tension between demanding assimilation and celebrating diversity remains. Some argue that a shared national identity requires shedding old cultures, while others contend that America's true strength lies in its multicultural fabric. The question isn't just about policy, it's about who we are and who we want to be as a nation. Looking back, the story of immigration in America is not a simple, linear path toward one single identity. It's a messy, beautiful, and ongoing process. It's the story of Irish police officers, Chinese railroad workers, Jewish garment makers, Dominican baseball players, and Indian software engineers. Each group has faced its own unique struggles and has left an indelible mark on the country. They haven't just melted away. They've added new colors, flavors, and textures to the American tapestry. The melting pot was always more of an ideal than a reality. Perhaps a better metaphor is a dynamic, ever-evolving mosaic. Each piece is distinct, with its own shape and color, but together They create a larger, more intricate picture. The real story of America as immigrants is not about losing one's identity, but about adding it to the collective whole, creating a nation that is constantly reinventing itself. It's a story of resilience, contribution, and the enduring quest for a place to call home. Thanks for watching. If this video made you think, please give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. See you next time.